Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh, okay, I am so excited for this video. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys probably know I have gone down this like TN rabbit hole, and so I've been making quite a few purchases. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Anyway, so I've been collecting things as they've come in, and I've been waiting for this special edition that I got, and it just came in. I didn't want to like open anything until everything came in so that I could do this video with you guys. So anyways, it's finally here. I am going to break this video into a couple parts because I have so much stuff to show you guys. So I have two new traveler's notebooks that I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to show you guys the inserts and accessories that I got for it, all from Traveler's Company. Then I'll show you a couple accessories that I got for the whole Traveler's Notebook system, but they're not from Traveler's Company. And then I'll kind of show you maybe like what I'm thinking for the setup and using some of the older stuff that I had in my stash that I haven't gone to or used in a long time, because I actually started my planning journey in a Traveler's Notebook, funny enough. But anyway, so those are the different areas. I'll break it down in the timestamps below so that you can jump there if you just want to go to the one component or the one part of it. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to unbox the notebooks first. I'm so excited. They're both standard size. So one is the blue one, and if you guys saw my first Traveler's Notebook, Traveler's Company passport size, I'll link it here if you guys haven't seen it. That was my first Traveler's Company notebook, and you guys heard me rambling on about like the blue one that I saw in the store. So I caved and I got the blue one in a standard size. So I'm so excited to see what this looks like. But the one thing that I have been so excited for is, okay, so when the 2022 editions came out, so, you know, the train one and the airplane one, and I think there's a hotel one and all that stuff, I like wasn't into Traveler's Company enough to know that like it was even releasing. But that of course got me down like, you know, another rabbit hole of the special editions, because it was going up all over social media, of course. And so I saw on Amanda's channel, Amanda Lee Plans, and she had a Tokyo Station one. And I was just like immediately in love with it, and I started researching it after I saw the 2022 ones come out. And originally I had kind of wanted the train set, the train passport size one, but I wanted standard size instead because I just think my passport's a bit small is what I'm finding. So I found a seller on Etsy that sells a whole bunch of, you know, different Traveler's Company stuff, and I will link his shop and everything down below. But I just got the package today. It was so fast. It was probably like a week, maybe a week and a half to get to Canada. I've seen in reviews that he's really fast. And the package is like so cute, and like I kind of cheated and like wanted to take a peek inside. So you'll see that I kind of opened the box, but the packaging was so nice that I was like, no, I can't fully open it. Like I have to wait for the video to do it justice. So this is the box that it came in. Of course, it came in like another, like 2 sleeves basically for extra protection. He put these little like Traveler's Company stamps on it. This, some sort of like Traveler's Company tape type thing. I of course undid this. But yeah, just these little details are so cute. Like I want to take this off and like keep it in one of my Traveler's notebooks. Okay, so when I opened it up, so I promise I didn't actually go inside. As soon as I saw how cute this was, I didn't actually unwrap it. So it's so nicely packaged. Like it is a bit more expensive, of course, to buy it on Etsy instead of obviously going to like Tokyo Station or whatever the station is called, like where you can actually buy it. But I'm not gonna fly to Japan just to get a notebook, you know. So anyways, I just wanted to share that it was worth the price, I would say. And so it came with like this little like note that he had, and so I didn't actually take these out, but this little like origami thing, I think it's supposed to be a crane. I used to be obsessed with origami when I was little, to be honest. Anyways, so you could like open it up as a little crane. It's super cute. Not an origami video, I know. And then gave you like a tea bag. I notice a lot of like Asian sellers do this. I think it's just like, you know, trying to like give something back, a little thank you or something. But it's like, it's a nice gesture, I think. And then here's like a Traveler's Notebook card. So nice. Definitely gonna keep that. And then like that's his card. So his Etsy shop is called Inukshuk Japan, if anyone's interested. That's the info. I think this is like a note and he signs it. Oh, like it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. Oh, look at this cute little charm. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I ordered a bunch of charms that are coming in. I actually ordered them from AliExpress. I'm going to do an AliExpress, like best planner stuff from AliExpress video, I think. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down below. Okay. I've already taken 4 minutes to like intro this, so it's terrible, but I hope you guys can hear the excitement because I'm so excited. Okay, let me put this out to the side. Oh my gosh, how cute is this freaking packaging? So I took like stuff out to this part and I was like, no, I can't take it apart because it's just so cute. So he actually gave me this freebie. It's a refill for a short trip. So it's like 32 pages and I love it. I'm so like happy that he gave me this because it would be nice to be able to put like one trip in each notebook. And I was actually looking for this, but they didn't have it in any stores close to me. So I'm so happy that he sent that as a freebie. Like, it's so nice of him. This is what I mean, like, it's a bit more expensive, but I think with all the freebies and how quickly the shipping is, it's really worth it. Okay. So he wraps it up in this nice little string, and it comes with like a Traveler's Factory little leather tag. Oh, I'm just so excited about this. Okay. So I don't even know if did I tell you that this is the Tokyo Station? Yes, I did. Oh, in my excitement, sometimes I just forget what's going on. Okay, and so he's like so legit because like everything is Traveler's Factory kind of like stickers and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that that's not how you get it when you actually buy it at the shop. Oh my gosh. Okay, so excited. Okay, so it's in the dark brown, or I guess the brown color, because the other one's camel. And it just comes with the regular stuff, like the elastic, the bag. Oh my gosh, oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, like even this little slip is cute. Okay, like I'm even going to like obviously keep this, like how pretty, because I love like browns and everything. Okay, moment of truth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So pretty. But you know what? It's like that I've seen on the videos, the binding, I feel like because this leather is drier, it's like the binding kind of looks more worn out. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty though. Oh, this leather feels different from my camel even. It almost feels like, not stickier or oilier. I don't know, it just feels different. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. I really want to get all the special edition, like, actual inserts, because, like, this page is just so cute. Okay, so I'm sure you guys have seen other unboxings of these special editions, but of course these don't come with the little cute charms that the 2022 has. But I love this. So I think I'm going to use this as a travel journal, and kind of want to like keep this at home for the most part because I don't want to ruin it, but I just love the way that it looks. I don't know, I kind of like was going back and forth between this one and the special edition ones. And I don't know, I loved this one. I love the brown. I love, you know, this design. It comes with the orange, which I don't think I'll use. I think the orange is a bit too much for me. I like the brown. Of course, the smell test. This leather just, oh my gosh, just smells divine. Okay. So that's that one, and it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, so happy about it. Okay, so now let's unbox the blue one, which you guys know how much I was obsessing over the blue. Okay, let me go get the blue one. Okay, so here is the blue one, and I got this from a shop in Toronto called Take Note Store. So if you're in Canada, it's online. I'm pretty sure they ship within Canada. I'm not sure actually, maybe. But check them out. I get a bunch of stuff from them actually. So here's the blue one. Oh my gosh, that leather of the brown one was just so like thick. Not thick, like the actual leather wasn't thick, but it was just, it felt so sturdy and quality. Oh my gosh, I just love it. There really is something about like Traveler's Company. Like, I know people say it's really expensive for a piece of leather, and it is, but I don't know, there's something about them. Or maybe that's just what we tell ourselves so that we don't feel bad that we spent like literally like $70 or whatever it is on a planner. More than $70, I guess, when it's a special edition. Okay. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's so hard to tell how these blue ones come off on camera because I know sometimes they come out darker, sometimes it comes out brighter. I think it's coming out kind of like it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but this is the perfect blue. So I didn't want one that was like, you know, green, like fully green. And I didn't like the ones that were like completely black. And I was a little bit worried that this would be like kind of too stiff. Almost like, I saw a couple in the store where it was like really stiff and was kind of, I don't know, wasn't nice. Didn't have that nice leather feel, but this one just feels amazing. And the inner side is like a bit bluer than the outer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, like I couldn't have picked a more perfect notebook if I tried. So I know they have the ones that are like that really velvety suede feeling, and then there's the ones that are more smooth, which was what my camel was like. But it's interesting because this one is not super suede-like, because I have felt ones that are really suede-like, but this one isn't as smooth as my camel either. It's like the perfect in-between. Okay, I love this. I love it. Oh, this kind of feels like the same leather as the Tokyo Station one. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I don't even know what to use. I want to use all of them like at the same time, every day, all the time. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, and the mustard, I like the mustard with the blue. I do like that, but I also do like it by itself like this. So I don't know. So that's that one. And I haven't 100% figured out how I'm going to set them up, but I will show you all the other accessories and stuff that I got, and we'll talk about what I'm thinking. Okay, so happy. Okay, so now let me show you all the inserts that I got. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Okay, so let's talk about all the inserts that I got. And I think I got a couple things that I haven't seen in videos before that I thought was pretty cool. Okay, so the first of those things that I haven't seen that much before is this accordion style fold out. So what it's meant for is like it folds out like this, so you can see kind of the slip pockets there. And this is meant to put like letter or A4 size documents into your traveler's notebook. So here it has the example, like you can put in your printed out boarding pass and flight documents and stuff. And I thought that was so cool, because what I might want to use the Tokyo Station one for is like I said, like my actual like travel journal where I take it with me traveling. And so I thought this would be perfect because, I mean, nowadays you print all your, you know, your documents, and I could put that in there. So that's the first thing that I thought was super cool. I don't know, maybe you guys have seen it before. And then the other thing that I got was this, which is double-sided sticker tape. And it's just like these little squares like this. It comes in 3 sheets. And how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 10. So there's 70 in each sheet. So 3 times 7 is 210. So there's 210 of these little stickers. And what you could use them for is to like put little photos instead of having to like use the double-sided roller tape. And I just thought this would be so convenient because like I'm gonna do a lot of like memory journaling and memory planning in here. So instead of dealing with tape, which is what I hate the most, I might use this. So that's that one. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about this, but again, I feel like I'm kind of new to the Travelers Company world, so correct me if I'm wrong. That's that one. Oh, there was something else that was super cool that I wanted to show you. Oh, it's this one. Okay, I'm so excited about this. So this is a, what's it called? It's basically like, they call it a car file, but what it is basically like an insert where you put just little cards. And it says back here that it is perfect for Instax. What is this called again? Instax Mini? I don't know if it's pronouncing that right. But anyway, so I was just thinking, oh, like I could print my photos from my HP printer, the HP Sprocket, which I've shown on my Instagram before. I don't know if I've talked about it here before. But anyways, I could print, you know, like a photo of the month and put them in here. And kind of keep this as like a little, almost like a photo album of those mini printouts. And like you could definitely fit, what's the other really popular one? There's another really, a Canon Ivy, I think. And this could be just like a little photo album. And I was like, I don't know, I'm so excited about this one. And again, I've never seen anybody talk about this or just like use it in that way, kind of like as a mini photo album. So this one has 60 pockets. So that's a lot of pockets. Like I would maybe do like a photo of the month. So you have 12 in a year. So that's like what, like 5 years worth? Yeah, like 5 years worth of monthly photos in this one little booklet. Wow, that seems like a lot more than I expected. Did I do my math right? 5 times 12? Yeah, that's 60. So, I don't know, I just love that. And I'm much more of like a photo visual type person than like a journaler, to be honest. I'm not very good at writing. So, yeah, so I'm so excited about that. For anybody else who is more into photo memory keeping than really writing anything. Okay, the other things, okay, this one is just rubber bands. I mean, this is, I think most people have seen this. It's just like the rubber bands. And I got this so that, because if you have the string ones or whatever, you have like the little tied knot at the bottom. But if you get the rubber bands, then you obviously don't have that knot and it's much more of a clean look. You don't have as much clutter at the bottom or the top of your traveler's notebook. So that's why I got these. And then I just got like a standard cream paper blank notebook. But again, I got this freebie in here. So the regular one comes with 64 pages, and then the short one comes with 32. And I would much prefer the 32 one because in one trip I could maybe fill this, depending on the length of the trip, but I could never fill like a full one in this, right? And it's kind of nice to have like separate little notebooks for each of your trips, I think. And then the other thing that I got is the weekly. So, I mean, this one's a pretty standard one that you guys have probably seen. It's undated. It's for the week. And I actually thought I couldn't find this, so I made my own insert. And I'll show you that after too with the non-Travelers Company stuff. But I made my own, and that kind of got me down the road of like, you know, book binding and like binding your own inserts. So don't even get me started on that, but I'll talk about that after. Yeah, so then I found this when I went into the store. I actually saw that they had one, so they just hadn't updated their website. So I grabbed it, and it just has like 6 months of vertical weeklies. And I really like how people do their vertical. They use this for memory planning, like vertical memory planning. And that kind of just like resonated with me and how I plan. So I grabbed that. And then the last thing that I got was this Travelers Company clip. So in that first haul that I linked earlier with the passport TN, I grabbed the airlines, like the flight one. And I was like, I was not expecting to love the clip as much as I do. Like, they're expensive, right? They're like, I don't know, like almost $30. And so I was like, oh, it's probably just like, you know, an expensive thing that's just like decor that I'll never use. But it has come so in handy. I've been using it in my Hobonichi weeks. I've been using it in just like this random grid notebook. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to get the other one. I love the way that this looked, but they didn't have it at that store. And when I saw this online in a different store, again, for Canadians, it's called Penosaur.com. So kind of like the dinosaur, but Penosaur. and they had this along with some other things. So that's where I got that one. Okay, so that is the Travelers Company stuff. And now I'm just gonna get a couple other new things that are related to this whole Travelers Company system, Travelers Notebook system, but not necessarily this brand, okay? One sec. Okay, so a couple more things. So the main one is this bookbinding guide, and it's by We Are Memory Keepers. I think this is a pretty popular brand. But I've seen some videos, and you guys can look it up, but basically it teaches you, and not teaches you, but it has like this tool thing so that you could do the stitch binding on Traveler's notebooks. Because what I've been doing previously, and I've done it with like my Hobonichi Weeks memo inserts. You might have seen that on my shop or in my Instagram. But you can just imagine it's obviously like just like an insert, and what I do is I would just hole punch it. But of course, when you hole punch it, it doesn't lay flat that nicely because of the way the staples are. And so when I thought I couldn't find that vertical weekly, I made my own, and hopefully this is in the shop by the time this video is live. If it is, I'll link it down below. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just create my own since I can't find it. And then, so that got me thinking, well, I do kind of want it to lay flat. So I was like, why don't I figure out how I could stitch bind it, right? And of course, YouTube had some solutions for me, and some people were using this to bind it. So if you guys are interested, I can make a separate video about this, because this video is probably going to be already too long. But essentially, you just like lay your book in the middle of where these holes are, and you have this little tool, and you poke it, and then you like stitch it. So I'm going to try that on the notebook that I created, because I know that if I want this system to work for me, right now it's going to be, I think, mostly memory planning. I'll talk more about it, but mostly memory planning and maybe a little bit of my shop stuff or like social media stuff. But anyways, I know that I'm going to want to be able to customize inserts more than just the ones that Travelers Company offers. And so I was like, if I want to use it, I need to find a long-term solution on how to create like proper notebooks. So I got that so that I could do the proper bind. Once I play with that and do it, I will show you guys to see how it worked out. And then the other technique that I started doing was cutting the notebooks with an X-Acto knife. And let me actually grab the set that I got. So before, what I would do was I would take my paper trimmer, the Fiskars one that I use for everything. Again, it's all everything is linked down below. But I would trim the pages first and then put it together, right? And of course you would have overhang with some of the pages because you trim them like without them like being like folded together first. And so I saw people were using X-Acto knives to cut it, right? And I had never tried that. So I didn't want to use a box cutter just because it's kind of wiggly, you know what I mean? It's not precise. So I got this on Amazon. It was really inexpensive. And so I tried it with this. It was really easy. And it comes with a bunch of knives. I just used these two. And I guess you could switch blades. Like, I don't know anything about the blades, so I just used what was on there, and it was perfectly fine. And it was perfect. Like, it was so easy. And because you're not going to be creating super thick notebooks, it's really easy to trim. I'll talk about something else that I trimmed with that technique that didn't work. But for these small insert booklets, it's going to be perfect, and it's really easy. You just take a metal ruler, line it up, and then use the knife to cut it. So the only other piece left was the binding. So I'm going to try that, and I'll do a separate video if you guys want on how to create these booklets so that they are perfect. Like, I just put a cardstock on it, and like, honestly, it's just as nice as the Midori ones. And to be honest, like, nicer than some of them, because I noticed a couple of Midori inserts were just stapled. So if I can bind it, like, it's going to lay flat. Now I have the edges so that it's perfect. I'm so happy about it. And this is like literally just a vertical weekly. And I could print it as many times as I want. I could do, instead of 6 months, I could just do like 3 months in a booklet, or like even 1 month if you wanted, right? And you could have different notebooks, especially for me. I switch things up all the time. You guys know how it is. And then this technique will allow me to do as many inserts and whatever as I want. That was kind of long-winded, but that's that. So continuing on, actually, I'm going to show you this. So I tried to use that technique with this and slice down an A5 size notebook. So this was the Kinbor Hobonichi Cousin dupe. It doesn't have the weeklies though. And I'll link the video here, but I was raving about it because the paper is just amazing and it's such a good dupe. But I haven't been able to use it because my desk that I'm working on is really small, so it doesn't fit A5 size well, and that's why I haven't been using an A5 ring planner either, because I've been really missing mine, but I haven't been using it because it's so big. So I thought if I trimmed this, it would be a little bit smaller and it'd be a little bit easier to use on my desk, and it would fit in my traveler's notebook. So I cut it down, but because of how thick it is, like, it looks okay on camera, I think, but it is kind of hack. Just because it's so thick, you can't get it as precise. So if I were to do this again, I would just definitely take it to a print shop. But yeah, so that's the other thing I'm toying around with keeping in one of the notebooks, is this thick notebook. And I might put like all my shop stuff in here, or I don't know, social media or whatever, like my website that really I need to work on. Yeah, so that's that one. Then I just wanted to show this from Allie's website, so Philo Planner on Instagram. She has these small grid notebooks, and they're so cute. It's the small grid that's the same size as my inserts. And I have this one in the Hobonichi Week size as well that I've been loving and using all the time. So this is just the Traveler's Notebook version, and it's the perfect size. It's not so thick. It's like probably half the size of this or a Hobonichi Cousin. So I might use that. So I wanted to show those. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to show you was this stamp set that I got. So I wanted some stamp sets that were kind of like more travel-y, more frames kind of thing. But yeah, mostly related just like more to travel and like memory keeping type stuff. So I found this on Amazon and it's so cute. So you see here, it has like a postcard type stamp. It has the film. Then it has like the world globe. It has like this stamp thing. It's just so cute. And then this like license plate over here. How cute is that? And a compass. So yeah, it was again really inexpensive, and so I just thought I would kind of play around with stamps. One thing I wanted to ask you guys though is, how do you store these plastic type stamps? Like, do you just keep it on the sheet and keep a bunch of these sheets? Because I have other, you know, clear stamps and I don't know how to store it. But anyway, so those are the other things that I got that weren't Travelers Company branded. And then the last thing, let me just show you a couple of the things that I've had in my stash that I'm probably going to put in one of the notebooks or do something with. Okay, so the last stash of stuff I wanted to show you, just because I might use this in one of the setups, is, okay, first I wanted to show you this cloth, waxy cloth insert. So, of course, B-Sides and Rarities has, like, the proper one, and I think Baumkuchen, is that how you pronounce them? They have, like, nice one, but this one is just from AliExpress. I know Moterm has them now, too, but this is actually from a different brand. I think it's called From the Non, and I have a couple things from them, and it's fine. I don't mind it. Of course, I don't have the actual one, so I'm sure the actual one that's, like, 5 times the cost is, you know, much nicer. But if you don't want to spend the money on it, this is like a really good alternative, and I haven't had any issues with it. They also have this in the olive color. Yeah, so it just has like the pocket here, has the 3 slots here, and then it has the zipper pouch here. And I have this one in the passport size as well. That's currently in my passport notebook setup in the olive color. And I love it. I don't have any issues with it. So anyone who's interested, that's an alternative. Other thing that I have, that I actually ordered another one, is this PVC zipper. You can tell that this was old and I had some photos in here, and then like over time the photo ink like smeared this and now it's disgusting. So I just ordered a new one, but it comes with 3 card pockets here, a big slip pocket, and what you can do with this slip pocket is put notebooks in here. Oh, I thought you could put notebooks in there. Never mind then. I could have sworn you could. Oh, I lied. I thought you could put notebooks in here. Why did I think you could do that? Okay, lied. You can't, but you could probably put like Hobonichi Week size notebooks in there. And so this is like a good one to have if you're traveling, you want to put like receipts or, you know, I don't know, stickers or whatever in here that you want to keep in your traveler's notebook for memory keeping while you're on the go. And then, oh, this one is a file folder, pretty standard, again, from AliExpress. I'll try to link all these things down below if I can find them, because I did get these a long time ago. But they're just so much more inexpensive than the Travelers Company, and there are things that I think if you can save money, you might as well. For the ones that I don't really care about, I just got those. Okay, so then the other two things I have is just these regular notebooks. One is the craft style, and one is dot grid. Of course, they have these in squares and blank and everything and lined. And you can get these on AliExpress too. I think I got this from the same company as the cloth folder, but I'll look for them and I'll link them below. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is probably play around with my setup, and then when I'm ready and I know what I'm going to use, I will come back and show you the setup. Okay, so literally like an hour to an hour and a half later of messing around with the planners, I think I kind of have the setup that I want to go with. And so I want to show you guys slash talk it over. But I am, oh my God, I'm so happy with these two, like beyond happy. And so of course I want to use them as much as possible, but what I think I want to do with this one, and I kind of feel like I need another one, like it's terrible, but so I originally wanted to use this as like a travel planner, so you take it on the go with you when I'm like, you know, going on like a proper trip, like, you know, like a flight type trip. And so then I would kind of have, I was thinking I would have this accordion style insert at the back, and I would have this short trip insert, right? And that would be kind of the two main ones, plus a couple other things. So the other things I was thinking is I wanted to keep this like amazing insert and maybe do like one snippet of a trip. So like one page to summarize that trip, and this would be kind of like an overall trip keeper. So like, you know, with each trip I would add a summarizing page. That's what I was thinking for that. And then I also wanted to keep in here this one that we talked about, where I could put like one month photo and have like 5 years of monthly photos in here at the end of the 5 years, right? But then I was thinking like that doesn't really make sense though, because only these two inserts have to do with like the trip really, and this kind of, but just like one summary page that I could do at the very end. And then this is like, I'm not like, obviously it's not monthly trip photos, right? It's just going to be that month's photo of the month. So then I was thinking this makes more sense as kind of like a long-term memory keeper one, and it kind of jives with the fact that, you know, I love this cover and like I don't think I would want to get it ruined and stuff bringing it with me. So I would like this to be kind of like a long-term thing. So I was thinking these two are perfect for that. This is like a 5-year thing, and then this is going to be like accumulation of all of my trips. So I kind of wanted to keep that on its own, and I kind of liking how like thin and sleek that is with the two. And yeah, so I kind of want it like that. But of course I want to use it more. So I was like, oh, should I also take it on the trip? And so I'm like, oh, no, I think I should use this long term. That's what I'm thinking. It's still kind of up for debate, but I'm leaning towards that, like using this as a long term thing. So then it's like, what do I do for trips? And so I was like, maybe when I go on a trip, because I am loving, like I'm really loving this, I could just take these two and insert it in here, like when I'm going on the trip, right? So here, let me show you this setup. And now that I love the blue so much, it's kind of sad that I didn't get that blue one with the airplane. Those two would have been like so pretty together. And anyway, so whatever. Okay, so I love the clip. And so random, like side note. Okay, so here I have just this like plastic, I don't even know what to call it. I literally just trimmed down like a plastic file a long time ago. And I just put it here because I've been seeing some videos about how like this leather sometimes rubs off on this cloth. And like, to be honest, I don't really care. Like this was really inexpensive because it was just the AliExpress one. Like if you had a traveler's notebook one, you would definitely want to protect it. But I just thought, you know, maybe I'll just put it here for now. because I had it. And so I added this like little sticker that was from the packaging. Oh, side note, the other thing I realized is that rope that the packaging was wrapped in is actually like the bookmark. So you could use that rope as a bookmark. Oh my gosh, like the most thoughtful seller on Etsy. So here I put in that zipper cloth pouch thingy. And I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet, but I just really like the look of it with the blue, and it like matches this string. I swear, it was like my old self was telling my future self, and it was all like going to be meant to be. So that's the other end of that plastic thing just wrapped around it. And then I have the insert that I made. And oh my gosh, okay, guys, I really need to make a video on this, because I swear to God, the ones that I'm making, like this one that I'm making, is like almost better quality than Traveler's Notebook. I thought these were better quality than the ones from AliExpress, and the inner pages are, like, this is definitely better paper, but like the outside is just this craft paper, first of all, and it does kind of have issues with staying open, because I realized that all the freaking Traveler's Company ones, it's a staple too. Like, what? You could buy better inserts on Amazon like that have the stitching, and so this causes it not to stay open. The other thing is hack, or I don't even know if it's hack, but don't put your string in the middle where the zipper is, or not the zipper, where the staple is, because this, if it comes undone a little bit, it'll like cut your string, or your rubber band in this case, right? So I always flip one page and put it beside so that it's not directly over the staple. Anyways, so yeah, so with that, I was like, man, like, I feel like mine is better quality. Like, my cover, I can choose a cover. I use like this nice smooth cardstock. I like the white paper, and I can choose like what GSM paper I want. I've made a notebook with Tomoe River paper, like just cut down the way that I was telling you about previously. So anyways, I need to make that video. I feel like everybody can make their own inserts and it would be better quality, but a point for another day. Okay, so here I just put like, I literally took off all the stickers that were on the packaging, because there's so many nice ones, and I just stuck them in various inserts. So there's one of them. And then, so this is the first spread that I made. It is way too cluttered with stickers. Like, I went from minimal to like overdoing it way too much. I feel like it's like trying to be inspired by like Lindsay Scribbles, and like, but she's good with creating like white space and making it look nice, and I don't know what to do with white space in this scenario clearly, and yeah, it looks like a disaster, I feel like. But this week is going to be a new week, and I'm going to try again. And yeah, and so I just put another one of those stickers from the packaging. Like, how cute are those, right? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use this as my memory keeper, like daily memory keeper kind of thing. Then I have the craft folder, and again, this is from the packaging, and I took it off and I put it on the craft folder. And then inside the craft folder, I have this blank insert. This is just one of the Midori inserts, and I think what I'm gonna do is, like, sometimes I just want to have like, I'm just in the mood for kind of collaging, and not necessarily collaging in the sense that you guys see it on Instagram. Like, I don't know how to do that that nicely, but like, if I get random things throughout the day that I kind of want to keep somewhere, just like ephemera or whatever, then I think I want to keep it in here. And I like it inside the craft folder, because then I could just put whatever I got in here and save it for when I'm in the mood to do some crafting. And then I put, of course, those two-sided stickies in here, which fits perfectly there, and I can just tape it in if I want to, especially if I'm like not home or whatever, or not beside my desk with my tape. And that's all I had in here. And so I was toying with the idea of adding like a thick book. So this is the one from Ali, so aliriaz.com, and it has the small grid that I love. I literally love this book in the Hobonichi week size. I feel like it makes me more productive, because I just like want to write neat and pretty in here, and like the small grid is amazing. So I was thinking of just like literally having it in the back like this, and then wrapping it like that. And I kind of like that. Or the other option, if I wasn't going to use Ali's notebook, or I wanted to save it, was to use this cut down Kinbor that I had. And because it's like 2022, and stated, I was like, maybe I should just use this for now just to use it. But of course this like won't fit inside. So what I would do is just have this on its own and kind of carry them together like that, which is fine. Like I don't mind this, the sizes are basically the same. And so that works too. So those are the two that I'm kind of playing with. I kind of want to save Allie's because it's like so nice, and I mean, I need to order some more to be honest. But I didn't want to like this to go to waste. Especially since I like already cut it down. I feel like if I don't use it now, I might never use it. So that's the only point that I'm not sure. And the other thought was that, again, like I said, if I on the go, or I go on a trip and I want to carry these two, then because it's so slim like this, if I don't keep any other notebooks, I can just tuck this that accordion file in the back, and then this I can like wrap in a string and it would still be like acceptable. So yeah, and then one other thought, kind of off topic a little bit, well not off topic, but is kind of like related to how these planners are going to fit into my system. And what I've been noticing recently is I work at my desk during the day, and then at nighttime I'll like, if I'm relaxing and if my husband like is not working, then we'll watch a show or whatever, and then I do some, you know, Etsy stuff or like other things downstairs or memory planning or whatever, and I'll go downstairs so it won't be at my desk. And so then I'm kind of lugging a whole bunch of various types of planners because, you know, maybe I want to do some planning, maybe I want to do some Etsy stuff, maybe I'd want to do this or that. And so I was kind of thinking like maybe it makes more sense if I have, you know, different planners almost for like different times of the day to suit the needs during that time in the day. And so I was kind of thinking like, you know, my digital planning I use for work when I'm at my desk during the day, and that's what I need during the day. But then like, of course, kind of like on the go, you have an on the go planner, right? Like the little planner, the passport size that I have on the go, that's my on the go thing. Then maybe I need something like at nighttime. That's going to be like my night planning and the stuff that I do at night. So not necessarily just Etsy stuff, but like, you know, what do I do at night? Do I work on projects? Do I work on Etsy? Do I do some daily planning for the next day at night and keep those things in here? So that's kind of what I'm toying with. But of course I have so many planners on the go that like I'm just not sure right now. But that's kind of my thought of where I'm going with this, because at nighttime I kind of like want to do some memory planning when I'm sitting in front of the TV. I'm kind of just relaxing, then I do that. And I do a lot of Etsy stuff at night too, because obviously I have my day job during the day. And so one of these planners will be definitely for Etsy and my website and stuff. Yeah, and then of course, like, you know, this random one back here with the white pages, it's just whenever I'm in the mood, and that mood will usually strike like when I'm relaxing and at nighttime, not during the day when I'm working. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. And then I have my Hobonichi weeks for pre-planning right now. Of course, I'm still going to be using that for pre-planning, but typically, you know, I do that on Sunday. I'm usually at my desk at the end of the day or whatever to plan, and not so much like when I'm relaxing at night, I find. So that's what I'm going to work on, and once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know, but maybe that'll be like a Q2 planner update. But yeah, hope you liked this video. I have a few more things coming. I know a lot of you said that you guys are enjoying like the hauls and excited for, you know, all the stuff that I've bought. So hopefully you guys don't get bored of these videos. If you guys want to see something else, please let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy these types of videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!